Welcome to your next guitar lesson. Today we will be learning one of the most fundamental rhythms, one of the most fundamental grooves that have shaped a lot of the music we know today. We are going to be looking at the 12-bar blues shuffle. You should be able to play it from here all the way to Kentucky and to the Philippines and back, because every musician has it as a standard progression within their repertoire. So let's hear what this thing sounds like. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Alright, so starting off, we want to make sure we work on our right hand, because our right hand technique is super important if we want to get this authentic. So grab your pick, hold it in the right position, put your pinky bum, so you just follow the pinky all the way up until its backside here. Any part of this meaty part, this meaty part right over here. So any part of this meaty part, put it right over here on the top of the bridge. So this bridge right here, your white part, boom, right there. And don't have a fist like this. It makes it too tense and gives you too much weight on your hand. Shed the weight, man. Just let it hang loose. Right there. We want a Ferrari, not a lorry. Alright? And then you just rotate up on that pinky bum. Right there. Using your wrist. Not your elbow, but your wrist is doing the actions. Okay? And make sure it's up there. Don't let it be down here. Because wherever your pinky bum is where the weight will go. So your hand will fall down. But if it's up here, you can rotate it up there. Okay? So that's our right hand. Keep it there. And how to get the palm mute is, if I'm holding an E power chord. So an E power chord is pretty simple. You just take your index finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, push it forward. And then you strum it from the E string until the A string. Alright? So if I'm holding that E power chord, I want to get this sound. A chunky sound. And how I get that chunky sound is, we just have to find our sweet spot. Each person has their own sweet spot. So if I'm at the back over here, let's say I push my hand back. It's open. This is the open sound. I bring it forward. I push my hand forward until I find a nice chunker. I don't want to push it too far forward, or else this will happen. You'll just cut it off. You want to push it back again. Find that sweet spot. So this is open sound. Palm mute. Open. Palm mute. All right. And we want that palm mute to get that nice chunk. All right. Alright, so right over here we have our left hand holding our E power chord, which is index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and all the other strings underneath are muted right there. So how that works is I use the side of my finger. So if this is my index finger, that's my tip. I want to use the side. Alright, so this side right over here, the side close to the thumb. And this side is just going to rest. And this is the finger that has to use a little bit of its side rather than the tip. So use a little bit of the side of the finger so that you can let your finger rest. Alright? So if you've been practicing that spider V workout, then you should really know this position. On the front side, look at all this space I have behind my finger. That means I'm holding it with good technique. Okay? So right there, that's my E power chord. And how we're going to get this is, we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. A 1, a 2, a 3. That's called a shuffle rhythm. I don't want 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and no. I want 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. So on all the numbers you go down and then you come with an upstroke. So down, up, down, up, down. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Alright? And so on. So starting off with our E power chord, we're just going to hold that E power chord, and then we're going to be bringing in our ring onto the 4th fret of the A string, pinky on the 5th fret of the A string, then back to the ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string. And it's going to go. Then when I come back to the ring finger, that's the end of one round, okay? So it's going to go 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, do that 4 times. 4 times on that E chord. But now I want to add just a slight little rhythmic variation. And we're going to go 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2. Alright, so what I'm doing there is after the 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, I just hit that 4, I let go of the ring finger instead of going 4, alright, I go 4, on that index finger back there. So 4, 1, a 2. Alright, so I come back, a 2. Alright, a 2. Alright, so it's gonna sound like this. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, Alright, so notice how I'm not strumming that A1, that 1 is silent. I'm not strumming anything there, but you just have to know that that's there. So it's gonna sound like this. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Then you're gonna go underneath 1 to the A power chord, which is exactly the same as the E power chord, except you take your index finger down to the A string, and you start strumming from a different root note. You start strumming from the A string. Alright? And you're going to go 1, a 2, and you do it just twice. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, You finish on that on that upstroke. Alright? Then you go back up to E for 2 more times. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, Alright, so far we had 4 E's, 2 A's, and then 2 more E's. So that is 4 plus 2 plus 2. Do the math. We got 8 bars, and we need 12. 3, let's go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3. Underneath. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Back up. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, ba 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 ba. So what I've done there is I do a mute strum, boom. So I hit it, but I don't really go beyond it. So boom, mute. Then I hold that B7, so mute. B7, and a B7 is middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, skip a string, put your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G, skip another string, pinky on the 2nd fret of the high E, so there's a space between, there's a string between the middle and ring finger and the ring and pinky finger. And then you put your index finger on the 1st fret of the D string. Alright, so 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. That's your B7. So mute. Down, down, up, down, up. That rhythm's gonna be mute. Down, down, up, mute. Down, down, up, mute. Down, down, up, mute. Down, down, slower, mute. Down, down, up, mute. And how I get that mute strum is, I make sure my wrist is resting on the strings and I'm strumming against my wrist. So if my wrist is here, I'm strumming with my wrist on it. So, but I want to get some lift off, right? That's how you get that percussive effect. Some lift off, boom, then strum it down. Lift and strum, all right? Boom, right there. Boom, boom. So we're going to go chuck, down, down, up, chuck. Down, down, up, chuck. Down, down, up, chuck. Down, down, up. All right, so 2 downs and then up, up, all right? So on that B7, which is our 9th bar, we're going to go chuck. Down, down, up, chuck. To A7, which is just I take my middle and ring finger down. So my middle finger will be on the 2nd fret of the D, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the B, and I strum it from the A string. And I do the same thing, chuck. Down, down, up. All right, so it's 0, 2, 0, 2, 0. Using your middle and ring finger, okay? So from the B7, nice and slow, chuck. Down, down, up, chuck. Down, down, up. Then I go back to my E. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a chuck, da, da, da. Then back to my B7, all right? So that'll be 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a chuck. down, down, up, down, up. Then I repeat. That B7 is known as the turnaround chord because it takes us back to the beginning. It turns the whole song back around. So from that B7, we have the first B7, which is bar 9. We go chuck, down, down, up, chuck, down, down, up, back to E, down, up, chuck, down, down, up, back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, back to E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, B7, chuck, down, down, up, chuck, down, down, up. And after the second round, after that second E7, the second time through, you're gonna go with this nice finish, classic finish. Open E string, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E, which is our G note, so 0, 3. Then play the A string, nothing. Index finger on the 1. All right, so down, 3, A string, 1. Then you play the 2 with a middle finger. And make sure it's your middle finger because we want to get that B7. So 1, 2, down, down, up. Then you do the set up that B7. So it's going to be 0, 3, 0, 1, 2, down, down, up. So no chuck there. Just go straight for that down, down, up. Then you finish on a E major, which is middle ring on the second fret of the A and D string, and then index finger on the 1st fret of the G string. All right, so that classic ending is 0, 3, 0 on the A, 1, 2, down, down, up, E major. All right, so let's try the whole thing nice and slow. 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. 2, 3, 4, one more. 2, 3, let's go. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, down, down, up, chuck, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, chuck, down, second round, back to beginning. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Get that chunka. Third time. Last time. Underneath to the A string. Back up. B7, chuck. Chuck. Classic ending. Down, up, E major. All right. Now, if you're having a bit of trouble with that, there's an easy version, but I don't like people doing the easy version too much because it's too easy. All right. So what you're gonna do is, instead of using your ring and pinky, you can just use your index finger. Go. Just move it around. So from the 2 to the 4 to the 5 to the 4, and then just keep doing that. But the good thing with the easy stuff, it helps you get used to the harder stuff. Chuck. 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 Second time, easy version. Here we go. Up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, A string. A chord, back up. Here we go, chuck. Chuck. Classic ending. And that right there is our 12-bar blues shuffle. Practice it nicely, slowly. Get that feel of the shuffle, that 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. Super important rhythm and helps you get used to the feel of music. Don't let it be 1 and 2 and 1. So 1, a 2, like 1, I chew, I chew, I chew. Bless you. like you're singing, chew. And that right there is our 12-bar blues progression. Try really use those fingers to expand across the fretboard instead of using the easy version. You can use the easy version to start, but don't leave it there. Progress it and be able to use your fingers so that you can get so much better. All right? And make sure you aim for a good quality tone, meaning fingers on the front side of the fretboard, and you're pressing hard enough, and you're strumming from the right root note. E's from the E string, A's from the A string, that B7 from the A string, because that's where the root is, all right? So, have fun practicing it, master it, and I can't wait to hear what it sounds like when it's time to show me what it sounds like. Bye for now.